Hello, family. It's Lori L here, and I wasn't going to really try to start doing my YouTube videos, like start hitting it heavy, getting serious about it for a while till I knew more about it. I'm kind of learning as I go, but I might not be much more time. I've made a few videos. I don't know if you guys have seen them or not, but I have an extremely rare illness that less than 0.13% of the population has. It's called superior mesenteric artery syndrome, and it took 3 years for me to get diagnosed. I live in Joliet, Illinois, outside of Chicago, and the doctor who diagnosed me, who's been a surgeon for years and is wonderful, said he's never treated a patient with my condition before, and he doesn't feel comfortable, like having me be his first. He doesn't feel comfortable, so I went to doctors in Chicago, and I wasn't happy with any of them. One of them even accused me of saying that I'm making it up and I'm anorexic and I need a feeding tube in my stomach, and I'm not anorexic. I do have an eating disorder, not an eating disorder. I have body issues, let's just say, but don't all of us women. But anyway, he wanted to put a feeding tube in me, and he looked like Doogie Howser, like he was about 12 years old. So needless to say, I didn't go back to him. Then I went to a few other doctors in Chicago who really didn't know anymore either. So I went through a support group on Facebook. Sorry, my back is killing me. And found I was referred to a really good doctor in Pittsburgh. Oh, gosh. Sorry. I was referred to a really good doctor in Pittsburgh, and so I drive from, let's say, Chicago to Pittsburgh quite often, and my disease is extremely rare. I don't know if I should start from the beginning or start from the middle. Anyway, here, let me tell you where I am today and why I'm here. I am in the hospital in Joliet right now because a month ago I went out to Pittsburgh, one of my many trips, and they put a PICC line in me for TPN so I could get, because I can't really eat solid foods, so they put a PICC line in me, and I would hook myself up to this bag of nutrition every night. And then I had to go back out to Pittsburgh a week ago. It was we left last Tuesday, so yeah, I guess not Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday. We left Tuesday, and my first appointment was at 7 a.m. Wednesday morning in Pittsburgh with the team who's going to be doing my surgery. I met with them, and then I met with the anesthesiologist, and then we drove right back after that. So, and when I got back, my back was hurting really bad. I have scoliosis, which I'll talk about later, but I would really like to talk to you guys about superior mesenteric artery syndrome. That's what I have, and it's extremely, extremely rare, but we'll get to that later. So, but my back was killing me, and I just thought it was from being in the car for so long, because we were in the car like 20 hours. In 48 hours, we spent like 20 hours in the car. But anyway, sorry, my throat is really hurting. Sorry about that. Okay, it's better. Anyway, so we got back from Pittsburgh, and my daughter was just getting over a cold and a sore throat, and I started getting sick. I started getting a sore throat and a productive cough, but it's hard for me to cough stuff up because my lower back, it feels like I cracked my spine, like my spine is broken. And I was shaking all the time, like shaking so bad my teeth were like rattling. I just couldn't stop shaking, but I didn't have a fever. If anything, it was on the low side. So I called Pittsburgh, and they told me to go to the place where I have to go to this place an hour and a half away once a week to have them draw my blood and check my PICC line and clean it and make sure everything's good. And anyway, so I called Pittsburgh, and when I told them about my symptoms and everything, about the sore throats and the chills, and they said, go back, you need to go back and have your blood drawn, and we're going to do a culture on you. So I had to go back, and they drew my blood, and it took 72 hours for the cultures to grow. And then they called me from Pittsburgh and said that I definitely do have an infection in my PICC line, and that I need to go to the nearest hospital, like ASAP, because this is life-threatening. Well, it just so happens, this was Friday night, it just so happens that my mom died October 2nd, and yesterday was her funeral. And I wasn't able to go. Well, my plan was, I said I wasn't going to the hospital Friday night. I would go Saturday after I went to my mom's funeral. And I just prayed to God that he would give me the strength to make it to my mom's funeral. I got a walker from a friend, loaned me a walker. I had a walker and stuff, and I was, hoping I could do this for my mom. I was just praying to God I'd be able to do this, and there was just no way. I can't even get out of bed by myself. I need someone to help me. I've had the same clothes on for 3 days in the hospital. They didn't even make me change because I'm in so much pain. I can't even move. But anyway, but I could not, there's no way. I haven't showered in, probably going on 5 days now, I think. I know it's pretty pathetic, but I can't do it. The pain in my back is too bad. So it broke my heart, but there was no way, and I couldn't. We're Catholic, and it's a Catholic church, and you know how you have to sit and stand and kneel and all that, and there's no way I could do any of that. I couldn't sit on that hard bench in the pews, and there's no way I would have been able to go. I couldn't even get dressed. I would have had to went in my pajamas looking like I look now, which isn't good. But anyway, you guys are seeing me at my worst, so hopefully it'll be a good surprise when you see me at my best. You're seeing my worst first, so I don't know, but you know what? I'll put it all out there, and I tell it like it is, because I've been through pretty much everything, you name it, and I know how short life is. Back to yesterday, so I couldn't make it to my mom's funeral, so I came to the hospital at her mass was at 11:30, and I was really hoping to make it, but I got dropped off at the hospital at about 10 in the morning yesterday, and I waited for some hours finally they started an IV on me, but didn't give me any antibiotics. They took my blood and didn't do anything, didn't even give me fluids or anything. And then about an hour later, they gave me one Norco for the pain in my back, and it wasn't until about 8 or 9 last night that I got moved up to a room, and they took my PICC line out because it was infected. They still didn't give me any antibiotics, even though they knew I had an infection, but they're waiting for the doctor to order it, and I don't know what the deal was, why I guess on the weekends doctors aren't so, not so quick on their feet. But anyway, so I am now in the hospital in Joliet, and I have a PICC line out. I have an IV in. I'm finally on IV antibiotics. But I thought that I had hurt my back from that long car ride, and they said that they think that the infection in my PICC line spread to my lower back. So they're doing tests and cultures to see like what I had, exactly what type of infection I have and exactly how to treat it. But this is extremely serious because that PICC line goes into your heart, so it's a good thing they got it out when they did. But obviously the infection's already spread if it's in my lower back, like my sacral area, my spine. So please say a prayer for me that things will get better. But I'm just crushed that I missed my mom's funeral. Anyway, I would really like to start posting daily on here because I feel like I have a lot to say and a lot to offer. I'm a recovering addict, 7 years clean, except for the Norco that they gave me yesterday and today, which I definitely needed. I've pretty much been through it all. I've been in therapy for about 6.5 years now, and I think I have a lot of advice I could give people if they would listen to me. You know, the old saying, I wish I'd known then what I know now. Well, it's so true. And my kids don't listen to me, so maybe other people will. So I've lived it. I've been through it. Pretty much you name it, I've done it. I can tell you some crazy shit. But anyway, so I just wanted to introduce myself to you guys, and I'm going to start making videos every day. I would like to do some different, like something for everyone. Well, it's not really going to be a kid-friendly channel, but sometimes I may have my daughter in there, and maybe some videos may be for kids, but it's mainly for adults. Like to do some funny content, and then just, I know a lot about, I was a marathon runner and a weightlifter, so I know a lot about, I was a gym rat 7 days a week, lifting weights and running. I can show you how to lose inches in a month with just a stability ball and some free weights, like 3 5-pound dumbbells, and then you go up as the more you increase the weight. But anyway, so if you're like me and you're embarrassed of your body and the way you look, or if you just don't have the time or the money to go to the gym, honestly, I can show you guys some moves and stuff that will really, that can get you into shape, and I can tell you what to eat. I took prereqs for nursing, so I took psychology, took a dietary class, and so I know a little bit of everything. Not real good at makeup, but I don't know, and I call myself a bitch on a budget or a broke bitch, because I'm pretty good at saving money on things too. But anyway, I just think I have a lot that I could offer you guys, a lot of advice and stuff, and so I would love for you guys to follow along on this journey with me, and I am supposed to have surgery for my SMAS on October 29th, and they are going to remove 2 feet of my small intestines. It's a risky surgery because my superior mesenteric artery, well, I lost a bunch of weight, and when I lost that weight, I lost the fat pad that separates my superior mesenteric artery with my small intestine. So my small intestine is getting caught in my my superior mesenteric artery is getting caught in my small intestine. Sorry guys, I'm malnourished and I have brain fog. I lost like I was down to 77 pounds. I'm up to I think like 98 right now, actually, since I've had the PICC line in. So I've gained weight since I've had the PICC line in. But anyway, there's a lot of things that I'd really like to share with you guys. I'm on disability now. I was a firefighter paramedic years ago, so I do know about medical stuff also. I'm not a doctor by any means. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not anything. So this is just my personal opinions. So take it for what it's worth. Excuse me. But anyway, I'm about as real as you'll find. I'll let it all out. I'll show you the good, the bad, the ugly, all sides of me, everything I've been through, and hopefully I can help you guys too. I just want you guys to know that you're not alone, okay? I mean, especially so many young kids, think that there's no hope and that they're alone, and it's not true. Just like 3 weeks ago, a week before my mom died, my son's best friend killed himself. He jumped in front of a train, and that's why I want to help, especially young kids and kids who are addicted. That's why I'm such a huge Juice WRLD fan. I have this on my wrist, which it's not a 666, it's a 999. Sorry, can you see it that way? Yeah, so it's a 999 Juice WRLD angel numbers. I had a 999 necklace and it broke, and I think that's bad luck. I ordered another one, and I'm really hoping it comes before my surgery. Otherwise, I think that's going to be a bad sign. But anyway, like I said, I have a lot to offer. I did go to college. I am intelligent. Anyway, I'd like to make you guys laugh. I love to laugh at myself and make fun of myself. I'd like to make funny videos and serious ones, and I would love to start doing a podcast too, where I can interact with other people and talk to them, and I would love to see their faces. But doing a podcast would be awesome. But anyway, I'm going to start posting content every day on here, and I hope you guys will hit that like button and start following me, and take my hand, and let's get through this journey called life together, okay? So I'm here. You guys are not alone, okay? So don't ever think you are alone for 1 minute. You're not alone. I'm here. So you can reach out for me. You can find me on Facebook, Lori Leroy, or on TikTok, Lori at L'Oreal. But it's L'Oreal, but there's three nines on there. Not like on here, it's L'Oreal with 2 9s. My TikTok is LOREEL with 3 9s. So anyway, if you guys want to talk or something, you know, I always have an ear to listen. So please, don't make a permanent decision based on, you know, like just a feeling that, you know, the way you feel just for a moment that's gonna pass. I don't know, I feel like I have a lot to offer, and since I can't work anymore, I love helping people, and that helps me, that I help myself stay sober, and it just helps me take my mind off my problems helping others. So I'd really love it if you guys would like and subscribe, and my videos won't be this long from now on anymore, I promise. But this is my first really, like, basically introduction. I am 55 years old. Like I said, I live just outside of Chicago, Illinois. I have 3 children, and I am married, and that's about it. And I have a dreaded, extremely rare disease called SMAS, and I would like to educate people on that also. So please subscribe. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you soon. All right? Okay, take care. God bless you all. Bye.